Hello again. I totally forgot to mention a few things in my last video that were important that I wanted to, and I just forgot. So let's see. One thing is I did start taking metformin again on my own. I did not get it from my RE. It was a leftover prescription I'd filled last March that was still through a prescription from my OB. And just a minute, baby. I'll be done just a minute. My little girl wants a sandwich. So anyway, I started taking it 1 pill a day for right now because I looked it up. It's still good. It lasts for a few years apparently, and I'm sure my RE is going to tell me I need to start taking it again. So I'm taking 1 pill a day, and today I'm going to start 2 pills. I've already taken 1, and I'm going to take another one later. I've tried to reduce the gastrointestinal side effects, the terrible, awful ones that you get when you take metformin. So that was one thing. Another thing is my period started without taking the prometrium that was prescribed for me. So I'm kind of mad that I went ahead and filled it. I should have waited till I was ready to take it because it was $40 to fill that. And hopefully it'll last a while in case I need it down the road. But I decided to hold off on taking it to make sure I wasn't pregnant. And then I ended up starting my period. So the third and final thing is a really big thing, actually. I can't believe I even forgot to mention, is that also, on the day I started my period, a lot of things happened on that day, I started Weight Watchers again. Because I know that the weight is an issue and why I'm not getting pregnant. So, and I know the RE is going to tell me probably that I need to work on that, on trying to lose weight. So I went ahead and started Weight Watchers again. So, I guess that right there is something I can be updating at least once a week. My weight loss progress. And I've never talked about it on video. Of course, you know, this whole thing, if you've been watching my videos, is new for me. I've never made videos of myself talking to put up on the internet other than of my kittens that I make. So anyway, I guess, I don't know, it's kind of scary telling you all that I am starting Weight Watchers only because just knowing my past history of how things have went, I do so good for like 8 to 10 weeks and then just, I don't know what happens. I guess I'm like, oh, I'm doing so good, I'm going to eat this, I'm going to treat myself, and then next thing you know, it just goes downhill from there, and I get off of what I know I'm supposed to be doing, even though I'm always doing so well, too. It's so funny, because I'll lose, you know, like 20 pounds or whatever, and work really hard to do that, and then I just get off of it. I do partly think, last time I did Weight Watchers, I got down to 204 pounds. About 2 years ago, I was 236 pounds. That was my heaviest weight I've ever been. And that was after a trip to Minnesota. I came back and weighed myself, and I said, my God, because I hadn't weighed myself for a while. So that was shocking. But anyway, so I'm still less than that. But what I'm thinking what made me put on some weight recently is I did take Celexa because I was really depressed. And I took it for 2 months, and I think, well, this is going to be quite the video. My phone just fell. Did you enjoy that little trip? That little fall? Do not move the desk, Daphne. My daughter caused that. My phone is balanced. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh my God, that's hilarious. So, okay. I don't even know what I was saying. Okay. 204. I was down to 204. I took Celexa for 2 months, and I weighed myself last Monday. I was 225. So, yeah, I put back on pretty much 21 pounds. I had my weigh-in this morning. I was 219.8. So, I'm really happy. Of course, you know, I started my period on the same day that I weighed myself last time. So, I'm sure that is partly why I had such a big loss. But I'm trying to stay focused, trying to make sure I stay within my points, and they've changed up their system. It's the points plus now, so learning that, and fruits 0 points now, which is awesome. I like that idea. Of course, you can't eat too much of it, though, because if you eat too much, it's counterproductive. But now that they've made it 0 points, I think that's a really good thing, because you're more likely to go grab a piece of fruit now, rather than, like before, on the old point system, I would have all those 100-calorie packs of, like, snack crackers and little, you know, minuscule cookies that are so tiny it's ridiculous. But I would go grab those when I'm hungry for a snack. I'd just be like, okay, let me get a pack of these cookies. And on the old plan, I want to say they were around 2 points, I think, for a 100-calorie pack. And now on the new plan, where they factor in the carbohydrates, which I need to be avoiding anyway because of PCOS, they do have more points. I don't know for sure. Probably 3 or 4 points now, where they maybe used to have 2. But the fruit, which we used to have to count, is now 0. For any of you who don't know Weight Watchers, I'm probably confusing the heck out of you. But anyway, so it's good because now I am going to grab a piece of fruit over grabbing something that's going to cost me 4 points, because I get 32 daily points right now to eat every day to divide up between my fruits, vegetables, meats, everything that I need to have. So, yeah, I don't even want to think about wasting 4 points on a 100-calorie pack. That's just absurd. So, so I do have a lot of fruit in the house right now. Okay, so that's my big update. The weight loss thing. I hope I don't make a fool of myself by saying that I'm trying to lose weight and then something goes awry and I get depressed and get off of it. But I really need to stay focused. And I told my husband, I'm like, if you see me trying to eat something bad that you know I shouldn't be having, I said, just tell me, just remind me why I'm doing this. Not that I need reminded. I know that's ridiculous to say, but you know, when I really want a candy bar or something like that, it's hard to just not want it. But I told him, just tell me, you know, you're doing this because you want to have a baby. But not only that, I just have to lose weight because you really do not see very many overweight elderly people, because it pretty much doesn't happen. People who are really overweight die at young ages. So I'm trying to lose weight just for that reason, and so I can be more active and do things with my girls, and they're 4 and 6 years old. And the sad thing is, you know, just the thought of going to an amusement park right now at this weight, you know how you can, like some rides, you can get on the little kid rides to let the parents ride with the kid. I don't even attempt it. I'm just too embarrassed to even try because I'm sure that I wouldn't fit. So that's really sad because I would like to go and be able to participate with my children and what they're doing. And like when we went to Minnesota 2 years ago and I was at my heaviest, 236, we went to Mall of America and they have a Nickelodeon universe in the mall. And I had to have my husband and my mom, who went along, ride with the girls because I was just like, there's no way in heck I'm going to try to squeeze myself into some little kid ride when I can barely even fit in just the, you know, regular adult rides, and that's a horror story in itself. We have a place called Worlds of Fun up here in Kansas City where I live, and there's a roller coaster that I love ever since I was a kid that they've had, and I tried to ride it a couple of years ago, and the belt, literally, I had to pull it out as far as it would go, and then I could barely get it buckled myself, and I got that part, finally got it buckled after struggling for a while, but literally it was stretched as far as it would go, and then there's the lap bar that they had to put down, and it has so many positions that it clicks into, you know, the farther you push it down, and click, 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 as you push it down tighter. And I think I got it into the first click, and that was with the young teenage boy hovering over me, shoving it down as hard as he could. And that was like, and I couldn't hardly breathe. And I just told myself, that's it. This is ridiculous. I'm never riding rides again. So that was a sad story. Okay, well, this is 8 minutes when it's supposed to be a short update. So I don't have anything else to say for now, but I will try to update next Monday with my weigh-in. So thanks for watching.